Hi, my name is Stefano.
Hi, I'm Loïs.
Hi, Loïs. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you doing?
I'm good, I'm okay. How are you?
I'm great as well. Thank you for asking. So what brings you here today?
Well, I have some, I filled in this form.
The Positive Health Web?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And I still have some concerns about it because it got me thinking. And I do have some concerns, so I want to talk about it.
Okay. And what do you have concerns about?
Mostly my weight and like exercising.
Okay.
I would say.
Yeah, your weight and exercise. And tell me more about the exercise part. What are you concerned about the exercise?
Well, it actually goes together a little bit because I do notice that I exercise less than I used to.
Okay.
And I noticed that I have been getting chubbier than I was before, and I don't like it.
Okay. Yeah.
And also, like for the future, I also just want to be able to move when I'm older.
Yeah.
So I want to make a habit of exercise, and I also think it would be necessary for my image of myself.
Totally understandable. You're saying that you're not exercising as much as you used to, and so you used to exercise. When was this?
Actually, like a few years ago, I used to dance.
Okay. Yeah. You liked it?
Yes, I did.
Okay, that's nice. And what's the reason you stopped dancing?
I started doing a higher level of study, which I had to take time away from like sports and stuff.
Yeah, it is a very busy life as a student.
Yes.
You're still a student?
Yes, I took a break for a little bit, but now I'm a student again.
Okay, nice. What are you What are you studying?
Pedagogy.
Pedagogy. Yes. I've heard of it before. Yeah. Okay, nice. And you enjoy your studies?
Yes, it's quite difficult and a lot, but I do enjoy it.
Perfect. That's nice to hear. All right. About the exercise. So you stopped your exercising, or you stopped the dancing, and then after that you've never exercised before?
I did try to go to the gym.
Okay.
I have a boyfriend who is interested in that, and he wanted to take me along.
Okay.
But I don't have quite as the passion as he does.
Yeah, understandable.
It's quite different from dancing.
Yeah.
But I do think it is important to go to the gym.
Okay.
So even though I don't like it as much, I would like to.
You see the importance of moving.
Yes.
Okay. And what is your goal today? Like, what's this intake, or with this session with me?
I would like to know how I could better myself and go to the gym and actually do it.
Okay. And bettering yourself would mean in
actually
what?
Going to the gym,
actually
moving and
perfectly normal choice. All right. Loïs, you filled in this Positive Health Web. Do you mind talking about some points that you filled in with me?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
No problem. All right, so we're going to start off with the body functions section. You scored on 7 in the overall score. I want to talk about a couple things. You said you felt healthy, which is perfectly fine. That's nice to hear. With I feel fit, you've put a 4.
Yes.
Could you talk more about it? I mean, you've told already a little bit.
It's mostly with the exercising, because I know that exercise is important in life. And I also know that, it's just a good thing to do.
Yeah.
But I don't really have any motivation, or I don't do it as much as I would want to.
Yeah.
Because also I'm quite busy with school and stuff like that.
Yes. Okay. And is there something holding you back You just said your school, but is there something else or?
I think it's mostly mentally that I rather do something else.
Okay. Yeah.
Or that I'm too tired to go, or
Yeah.
it would be too much in my head.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. With I eat well, you've also put a 4.
Yes.
Do you consider yourself not eating that good, or how come it's a 4?
Because I don't think I eat the right things. I
Mhm.
eat quite a lot of unhealthy stuff,
Yeah.
and I don't think I have a well enough balance.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I eat too little and then I eat too much.
It goes up and
up
down.
and down. Yeah, it's
Okay.
not consistent.
Okay. And you would like to improve in that area of eating.
I mean, I would still like to eat
Of course, yeah.
like really yummy food, but I know that it also helps with weight loss. So
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, that's good that you know that. Many people don't, and they do not know that diet contributes a lot with food, which is.
Okay.
But you know, I guess your boyfriend.
Yeah, he talked to me about it. So.
Yes. All right. All right. You also said for the body functions that you don't. Oh, it says I recovered quickly after exercises such as sports, and you put up 4.
Yes.
So you think you don't recover that quickly?
I would say not, because when I do go to the gym afterwards, my body feels very sore, and my muscles ache a lot, and then it's hard for me to get up the stairs because my muscles hurt that much.
All right. Yeah. Well, I know that muscle soreness. It happens, especially if you just started after a long time or the first time. It's very bad at the beginning.
Yeah.
But after time, it should like reduce the pain, like after you train, something like that. But is that always, or just at the beginning when you train?
Yeah, it's a bit of both, because I don't consistently train, I would say. So every time I do go, it does hurt a lot.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's something we can check on in the future, maybe, to see what's happening there. But I think it's pretty normal. Okay. But yeah. All right. That's pretty clear. You also said you sleep well, which is nice to hear. Put an 8 there. All right. The mental well-being.
Yes.
You scored pretty high there. There's nothing much to say. You have 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s. Are you good in your mental well-being? Do you think
Sometimes it goes up and down a little bit, but it has been down for a few years ago. It has been down quite. I mean, it has gotten pretty bad, but now I'm doing way better. So I think it also is compared with that.
That's good to hear. If you mind me asking, is there a reason why you got better now in the last couple of years?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know actually why it got better.
Just got better.
Yeah, I have been working on myself, I guess.
That's great to hear. That's it's nice to be in a good mental well-being. It's important as a person, because it just keeps you focused and you notice things. So that's very nice. It's very positive. All right. Your meaningfulness. Let's see. Meaningfulness is also it's good. You have high scores. It's meaningful life is good for you. Yes. Perfect. You don't have to talk too much about that.
I think it also comes back to the few years that it wasn't as meaningful, and now it is higher.
Yeah, that's understood. Yeah, that's nice. Quality of life. Let's see. You scored very high in everything as well. You just put in I feel my life is well balanced. You put a 4. Yes. Could you elaborate more if you want to?
Sure. Well, I'm a full-time student right now, and school life is pretty hectic. Yeah. And I don't feel like I have to do a lot for school, which means that other stuff has less priority. But I do think the other stuff is important as well.
Okay.
So like sports or like doing fun stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's why I would say it's a little bit unbalanced.
All right. Do you have a good social life, or is it not like that unbalanced?
I do think I do have a good social life, but because of school, it does go down because
school takes a lot from you.
Yes, it takes a lot of time, a lot of energy. So when I do have time, I also feel like I need to rest.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. In the end, it's a full-time job kind of school. So all right. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. The rest is you scored a high in quality of life. So I assume the quality of life for the rest of the part is pretty good for you. Yeah.
I'd say so.
Next part, participation, also really high, there's nothing to say. And daily functioning, you also put very high. You put 4 on I know how to apply for benefits or get assistance from official agency when necessary.
Yeah, I don't know it any. It's not necessary yet because I do have my family and friends. They do really want to help me. So
okay, yeah, it's you're still student. And
yes, I've not looked into.
It is kind of difficult, so it's not that the easiest part. I understand that. Okay, perfect. All right. So what I see here in the Positive Health web is I think your main concern is your bodily functions in all the 6 dimensions. So I think it's the best we focus on that part, right?
Yes, I would like to, yes.
All right, so you say you've gained some weight in a couple...
I would say years.
Years?
Yeah.
Okay. You've gained some weight, and do you have difficulties losing the weight, or?
Yes. I mean, yes. I keep falling back into old habits.
And what are the habits that you keep falling back into?
Not exercising that much, or eating unhealthy.
Okay.
Or,
Have you tried already losing weight?
Yes.
Like you've been to the gym before, but that was maybe for building muscle, or was that also for trying to lose the weight?
I think I was always trying to lose the weight.
Okay, that was when you started going to the gym, or also dancing, or something else?
No, dancing was more just to exercise and have fun also a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
But afterwards, there was a period where I didn't really do anything, and then I went to the gym with my boyfriend, and that was also a little bit when I already gained a little bit of the weight.
Yeah.
And then I went to the gym, and I felt like I put in a lot of effort, but I wasn't consistent enough to actually lose some weight.
Okay.
So then I think from there it just went up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, and then you stopped going to the gym because it demotivated you.
Yes.
Not seeing the scale go down, or not
and
seeing
I
what
put
changes.
in a lot of effort. I felt like I put in a lot of effort, and I wasn't seeing anything.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's totally normal reaction to feel demotivated after putting a lot of effort, putting yourself out there, and then not seeing anything.
Yes.
But consistency is key. It is something that is important, and without consistency, you won't see changes. It is important thing to do, but it's still very hard, and it's not easy to do.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm here to help you. So you want to lose weight. Do you know the options of losing weight? What the options are? I mean, you know about exercise. Do you know any other options how you can lose weight?
I guess you could eat less.
That's a good option. Is changing up on your diet.
Yes.
It's not per se eating less. A lot of people think they have to eat very minimal to lose weight, but that's actually not true at all. It's you can just change a couple things in your current diet, and then you can also improve your chances of increasing your weight, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, you said yourself that your eating habits aren't that great, and your exercise habits. You want to have a habit to go to the gym. So you're willing to try to start some changes in your life. It is gonna ask a lifestyle change because you're afraid of gaining more weight.
Yes, I don't want to be. It sounds really bad, but fat. I don't want to get more weight on me. I don't want to be chubby or nothing.
Totally understandable. I mean, I can just help. We can help you, and yeah, we can. If you cooperate with me, I can help you further. It's gonna be easy. All right. So your let's start with your diet first. Your diet, your current diet. Do you eat a lot of junk food, or do you eat other stuff? Do you cook at home? How does it look now, like on an average?
I don't eat breakfast.
Okay.
I do have to leave quite early.
Yeah.
And if I eat too early, I get a little bit nauseous, so I rather skip that. For the last few days, I have been bringing some yogurt to class to eat during class.
That's good.
But that is just like a few days, so I haven't been doing that quite some time. I also I already changed a little bit for my diet. Before I bought a lot of food at school, but now I do bring some bread with me.
Okay.
But yeah, at school I choose the yummy stuff because it does cost money. So then I also want the yummy stuff, which is mostly unhealthy.
Okay.
And then I come home and I still live at my parents, so I eat what they make, and sometimes I help with them. But afterwards I do get a little bit hungry.
Okay.
After dinner.
All right. I think you have a pretty okay diet. You know, I've seen worse. There are people that eat a little bit worse, but yeah, it's not too bad. I would just myself like maybe add a couple more things and add more variety. What I can do to help you, because I think it's kind of difficult to know what to eat and what's good for you and what's not good for you and how much. If you want, I could refer you to a nutritionist that knows everything about it, can help exactly for you, for your day-to-day life, and it can just adjust food, add food, and he will talk to you. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. So that could maybe help you with your diet choices and what you eat and all of that. And okay, so the physical activity then, the exercising, you said you wanted to start exercising, right?
Yes.
All right, and you've gone to the gym before, to the fitness before. How many times did you go in a week?
In a week, it really depends on the week that I have to pick, because sometimes I did go 3 times a week, but that's very rare.
Yeah.
Most of the times, I would say now I haven't gone in quite some time. And then mostly 1, I would say 2 max.
Okay. All right. So you said you also had difficulties with keeping up the consistency.
Yes.
And I already hear you say 3 times a week is sometimes not doable for you, also because of your schedule and everything.
Yes.
So how many times are you winning? You said 2 weeks. Is that realistic for you?
Right, yes. It's
Any
very
number is okay.
it's for me it's difficult because I would like to go more often, but I'm not sure how realistic it would be to go 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really in between 1 or 2.
In between 1 or 2. All right. What do you say if we start with 1 time a week, building it up over time?
That sounds good too.
That sounds good. So 1 time a week, we just started slow. Any change is a good change because it's 1 step to a different lifestyle, and changing the whole lifestyle, it is difficult.
Yes.
It doesn't go overnight. It takes some time.
Sadly, yes.
Yeah, sadly, yeah. But which is totally fine. So you're fine with 1 time a week
Yes.
to start off with. 1 time a week to start off with. Perfect. And then maybe we can do this for a month. 1 time a week, a month. What do you say if we add a little extra walking, like outside of school, outside of like a 15-minute walk?
Sure, yeah.
Because it keeps you moving, keeps you motivated, fresh air is good.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we start off like that. That's fine with you?
Yes.
All right. So then we do that. How willing are you to really change your whole lifestyle like this? How willing are you from a scale from 1 to 10? 10 being the super willing,
Yes.
and 1 being no motivation, no, you
Okay.
don't want to.
I would say in between a 7 and an
Okay, 7 and
8. It's not higher because of school and my schedule.
8. That's okay, but 7 is pretty high.
Okay.
Why not a 5? Why a 7 or 8?
I do really want to change the way I eat or exercise, and also my body. I would really like to change that.
Okay, perfect. Well, you said enough for today. I think you said very good things. I think you're very positive, good person.
Yeah, thank you.
And I think if we both cooperate, it's gonna come a long way in your change in your lifestyle. Is there anything you would like to add or say or ask, or something that you're confused with?
No, I think you've been clear.
Okay. All right. So this was our intake. What I'm thinking is next time we will talk more about how we're gonna do this, what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna explain more. But I think we did really well this session. I have nothing else to say.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you for coming, and I hope you have a nice day today.
Yes, you too.
Thank you.